So here's the start of my project for my feature wall in the garage. Getting all of my sticks lined up, MDF. I had to cut them in half, making sure that it's leveled and straight. And I used a leveler for that. Only use wood glue to adhere it to the wall. I didn't use any brad nails at all. I actually used a cardboard cutout that I measured and cut it for, I believe it was like 10 inches apart. I actually had them closer together than I should have. They were supposed to be 20 inches, but it ended up looking good anyways. So ended up putting a little bit more wood glue later on the video, because that's all there is, holding the MDFs together. So right now I'm doing the bottom, spacing it. All my MDF is pre-cut. I pre-cut it, went to Home Depot and brought them. It probably ended up costing me probably, I think it was $250, probably $250 to $300 worth of wood. Then I brought the glue, and I had to buy the paint. So here I'm just measuring out, making sure each one is the same distance from each other. Making sure everything is level on the bottom. Good little project. It took me forever to get it done because I kept starting and stopping. So probably took a month before I was actually done. But fun project that you can do on your own. And try not to put too much glue to where you have some leak over, because the glue will harden and you'll have to take it off before painting. So you want to put enough to where the stick but not go past the board onto the wall. So here you have to caulk it to make it look professional and nice and smooth with no holes after you're done. So I did the bottom ones, caulked it. You have to let it dry before painting, but it makes it look way better once it's caulked. And here, just playing with the glue, adjusting that. This is progress that I'm making through the wall. I think this garage is 20 by 20, probably a little longer than that, because there's a step up, so probably we're looking at 22 foot wide. So I didn't think it was going to be that much. Ended up using a bit more material than I thought it would be, because my spacing was too close. I'm spacing them 10 inches together when they should be 20 inches apart, because the board on the top is supposed to be 10 inches from the next board. And I'm looking at it now, I'm like, hold on, it's only like 4 or 5 inches. I was like, I did this, I'm gonna have to use twice as many boards now. I was supposed to put 20 inches on the bottom one, and then the middle one on the top was supposed to go 10 inches in between. That's my little helper there. But it ended up looking good. Just had to use more material. I measured out before to where it wouldn't go over the outlet. I wanted to make sure my boards didn't run over my plug outlet. So I measured where I wanted to start my boards, and actually unscrewed the outlet. Here I'm putting tape down, got everything glued. I'm getting ready to prep it for painting, and I actually use paper on the sides. I'm wiping it down for all dust and debris, prepping for painting. I should have put way more paper on the bottom before I painted, actually, because paint actually ended up getting on the garage floor, so probably should have went probably 5 foot out with the paper on the bottom, so it wouldn't make its way onto the concrete. So here I'm sanding it down just a little bit, just light, just to give it something to stick to. I did a light sandpaper there. You can see the paper on the top and the bottom that I taped. And I brought a $30 spray painter, electric spray painter from Walmart. And I'm spraying up and down. Make sure you don't go left to right. If you want to go up and down the whole way. And don't change your direction. If you're going to go left to right, go left to right. Being that everything was vertical, I went up and down and then did the bottom. I made a mistake like on the other end, going left to right, and it shows. So you have to paint over it to fix it. So just make sure you go up and down. If you can go all the way down and then all the way up, it's better. Right now I'm kind of doing it half and half. But if you can go all the way down and then all the way up and kind of overlap your lines, that'll make painting better. But for my first time doing this, actually it came out okay. I taped the outlet there, so there's tape over the outlet so I wouldn't paint on the white part. But you can see there, the bottom paper should have came out more because I'm getting black paint on the bottom. Actually, I walked on some paint and it came, so I had to use some paint thinner and get that up. So bottom paper, I could have used way more bottom paper, but coming out pretty good and smooth. The spray gun really makes it come out really nice and smooth if you do it correctly. So this is just me, another day, and then this is the finished product. Came out pretty good. I used a satin black paint there, and I just have to put some lights, sconce lights, one on the left, one on the right side. Then I'm gonna hang like a 75-inch TV in the middle, and I can kind of do it like a man cave if I want. But that's my garage feature wall.